today the plan is to finish up the program advances, at least as far as I feasibly can. As I discovered last time, there are 3 chips that are in specific codes for certain program advances that are only acquirable through the Numberman lottery, which I already did, and apparently I guess I traded those chips away for some ungodly reason. Could not tell you why. I don't think I had plans to like 100% this, so like I probably didn't put much thought into it, clearly. And so Super Spreader 3, Beast Fang 3, and Pit Hockey 3 are going to be tentatively not complete today. So instead, I want to focus in on the other 6 that I can for sure complete with some grinding. So we'll do that, do some Trip Trader, Bug Frag Trader stuff to try to pull for these 3 that are now only acquirable through that. And then if I have no luck with that, like I don't even pull a single one of them, then I might take a break from BN4 post-game for a little while and then come back kind of periodically. Because at that point, it's going to be like a Chip Trader, Bug Frag grind, more so than it already is. Or I'll find someone to trade with and then I'll come back at a later date and wrap this up. Because I guess the only other thing would be to fight and defeat base, which we could do too, to be honest, but I anticipate my RNG not being the greatest. And so just having the goal be, let's finish these 6 program advances that I can for sure finish, and then go from there, I think is a good plan. Had some problems with PlayStation streaming. Okay, so yeah, I figured, because I didn't see any Visions of Mana streams go up as far as I saw in my sub box, but if you've been waiting to jump in, then I hope that it works for you, so that way you can actually play the game. Let's see, yeah, so we got all the Mega Chips, or the last of the Mega Chips last time. Okay, I guess pretty much all of these I'm missing. I think all of these I'm missing 2 components, except for Pit Hockey 2, which I'm actually missing all 3, one of which I can buy from Higsby. So I think I'll like, let's just go in order. I'll go, so Wide Shot 2. Wide Shot 2. I need L and N. L is found from Bark EXs, so I need enemy locations as well. Rock Band EXE zone sometimes takes a while to load for some reason. I don't know what the deal is with that. Bark EX. Oh boy. It's a 2.8% encounter in the water comp. My fucking favorite, dude. Bark EX. It's the green one? That's the only way to get L, is Bark EXs. Regular Barks can get me the code N, which are also found in this comp, so it's not totally a waste of time. I think Barks are found here, aren't they? Yes, Barks are like the yellow and red ones. Bark EXs are green and pink. And so on the Bark, I need a rank 7 to 10. On the Bark EX, I need a rank 9 to S. So if I find a Bark, I think this is going to be worth lock enemying because there's only 1 encounter with Bark EX in it. So that means that one of the drops must be, it must be the code that I'm looking for. Whether it be rank 9, 10, or S, it has to be. It literally has to be. Because I know I lambasted this game last time for having specific codes only be achievable through lotto numbers, but I think, based on what happened with one of the air hockey chips I think I was going for, like, otherwise this enemy is only found, or this code is only found in game, or sorry, This enemy is only found in Game 2, so hard mode specifically. So there's no going back to that. So that indicates to me that it must be an actual drop from this encounter. It's just that this encounter is a 5.56% chance. And in fact, equipping fish doesn't actually help here because that also makes the shrimpy encounters more likely, I guess. Or no, I guess all the encounters are the same. It's 11.11 for everything except for the 2 encounters that I'm looking for. So there's 2 5.56% encounters that I'm looking for. And I think, do I need both? Well, that's one of them. Shit. Yes. Yes, I need both. So if I need a lock enemy this, go farm Zennies, come back and buy another lock enemy for the other guy, fine. Because I need, this is the regular bark, so I need to rank 7 to 10 here. Watch it to N. I can get a rank 9 by Buster maxing both of them as quickly as possible, I think. At worst, it'll be an 8, in which case it's a 50-50, or should be. So I think I'm gonna just do that. Alright, that was maybe... You love to see it. You literally do. Alright, so I don't even have to lock enemy. I got one of them. Let me just make sure... Yeah, wide shot to M and N. So now I just need L. Which, yeah. An S rank on the Bark EX is a 50-50 with, you know, Zenny, I would assume. So that means I have to find this other 5.56. I don't think I'm going to be so lucky, because that other one I did run into quite a bit when I was farming wide shot 1s. But this one, we're looking for the pink and green fish thing. Oh, that sucks. Yeah, bitrate issues are always the worst, because it's not always clear if they're actually your fault or not, which is annoying. But yeah. Rocking the Castlevania music in honor of the Dominus collection dropping. Which is was a pretty interesting coincidence, because I think I streamed this playlist on maybe the day before or something like that, or the day or two before the announcement. And this Shadow Drop, honestly, I did go ahead and pick it up because I think it was fairly priced and I just got paid. But yeah, jumped in and just, like, you know, played a few minutes of each. I mean, I played through all 3 of them not too long ago, like a year ago. So I don't have any, like, distinct plans to do full playthroughs of all 3, but it's a nice option to have. It's a nice... probably the best way to play them, I would assume. Although, of course, there are certain patches. I guess, like, the Dawn of Sorrow patches are kinda moot, because the touchscreen stuff is handled in the collection. Although, of course, if you wanted to do, like, a portrait changing mod, I don't know if that's possible with Dominus or not. It might be at some point in the future. I could see that for Dawn of Sorrow and Portrait of Ruin. Because, you know, they have the more, like, kind of generic-ish anime art style. Although, I'm gonna be honest, I don't think it doesn't bother me as much as it did. But I guess I would still prefer if they didn't go that direction, but I mean, you know, it's literally something that was done 20 years ago or something like that, so no use getting too worked up about it. That's not the guy that I need. That's a regular bark. We need the EX variant. Also, okay. But yeah. Fun times looking for this singular specific encounter. And I still have that lock enemy, right? Yeah. So, if I don't get the drop I need, I can lock enemy that formation, save, and then essentially somewhat save scum to make sure I get the drop that I need. Or rather, so that way I don't need like multiple lock enemies, I can just use one. And what I should do is like run. I should probably run around this comp in a specific way that I can replicate. And maybe like save periodically, because I could maybe even... I guess it'd be a little risky, but like I could potentially save scum the manip or whatever. Did I decide on a game to stream? I have not. I think... You know, it occurred to me that I could stream the Dominus collection. The DS Castlevania games. And I could do Yakuza 5. Yeah, that is an option. Because I haven't started it yet. It'd be a little weird, I guess, jumping in flat out. But that is definitely an option. I had thought I still do want to do Super Meat Boy again. And I'm kind of 50-50 if I want to do it like right now, or if I want to do it a little bit later this year, like closer to when I did it last time, which was like in November, like October, November-ish. I'm not sure. Yeah, I guess Yakuza 5 is an option. Dominus Collection is an option. Which I keep thinking about, and I'm like, I mean, that would be good too, because it's like a newer release. Because I do think, like, I can't just stream BN4 until I get the chips that I need because of the circumstances. Like, I'm gonna have to take a break, I think, unless I get insanely lucky with chip trader, bug frag trader stuff. I just don't see that happening to the degree that I need, you know? Yeah, Castlevania could be cool, like, legitimately. Because I like those games a lot. I mean, I have some distinct criticisms of, like, Dawn of Sorrow and, well, really all three of them, but at the same time, jumping back into each of them for the first time since I played through them all the way through last year, I was like, yeah, this batch of games is definitely... It's probably my pick for the best Castlevania collection that's out there. Like, I think the DS games, by and large... Well, actually, I think the DS games, pretty much in all regards, are better than the GBA ones. Like, when I did my tier list, which I do think that tier list is, like... Some people might disagree, but, like, I think that's, like, my first, like, good tier list on the channel. Like, truly... like kind of the format that I do to this day. I think that was kind of the start. And I guess those Zelda tier lists were kind of a transitionary sort of thing. Like figuring out what I wanted to do, like stylistically or like structurally for tier lists. Happy Friday, Eric. Hope you're doing well. But well, I do think that Castlevania tier list, I think, is kind of like the start of the current format that I do tier lists in, which I think is how I want to continue doing them for, you know, the foreseeable future. However, I would, like, still move some things around. Like, I softened a bit on Arya. to the point where I'm like, I think Dawn might be better, but there's just some things that rub me the wrong way in Dawn of Sorrow. But that's why I think playing the Dominus collection could be like a good way to like reevaluate the DS games and get a replay in on Portrait, which I really, really loved. Well, okay, maybe that's pushing it, but I really enjoyed Portrait of Ruin. And then Order of Ecclesia has a lot of cool stuff going for it, but I do think the early game is a bit of a slog because of like repeat areas and just like kind of uninteresting level design and kind of a more tedious soul system from the Sorrow games. But all in all, like pound for pound, shit, I mean, you can't really get much better than that. I've been thinking even compared to Symphony of the Night, like I don't necessarily think that any individual one of the DS games is better than Symphony, like when factoring in everything, but it's like that package, those three together though, I mean, that's a pretty powerful collection there. Yeah, I hope the Star Force Legacy collection doesn't take too long to come out. I would like to see Capcom finish up those collections so that way they can get on with making like new entries too. But I wonder if they'd wait until 2026, because isn't that the 20th? Wasn't it 2006 was the first one? I think like 06, 07, 08 maybe. So I could see that, and that would be like more or less in line with how the LCs have been releasing too. I guess like the classic ones came out a few years apart, like it was 2015, 2017, and then I think that's not what I need. And then I think the X collections, were they both 2018? Were the X collections both 2018, or they must have been the following year after the second classic collection, I think, right? 2006 in Japan was Star Force. Yeah, I can see that lining up nicely. You get like 2018 for the X games, I think, and then 2020 for Zero, and then it was 2023 for BN. So like 3 years apart, Zero in 2020, BN in 2023, Star Force in 2026, and it lines up on an anniversary. I mean, you can't get much better than that, I think. I mean, it'd be great if it came out next year. You know, that would be great too, but I just don't know. But yeah, like a Star Force 4, and I think like even a Mega Man 12, it's just like, I've talked about it a lot before, where I'm like, the classic games are fun. I enjoyed them fine. I thought 11 was quite good. I enjoyed it quite a bit. But I'm like, if that's all we're getting from Mega Man, I would rather get a new entry in like any of the other series. Now, if we're gonna get a classic game, like a classic Mega Man 12 alongside an X9 or an SF4 or BN7 or like just a new RPG series or like new Legends, like whatever it is, if we're getting that alongside a classic game, fine. But if we have to wait like 6 years just for new classic games to come out, like it's just not enough. Okay, we have the sad music playing in the background while I'm like lamenting the state of the series right now, or the franchise rather. Yeah, I wish that equipping fish would actually help me here, but it's literally all aqua viruses here, so that it doesn't change the encounter rates at all, which is unfortunate. I guess, yeah, there's no point in looking for the formation. The thing is, this encounter is supposed to be the same odds. You know what? Wait a second. Wasn't there an encounter where I was like, technically it's supposed to be high odd? I'm gonna equip fish anyway, Because I have a feeling for some reason that this encounter might... I definitely need those attacks, but I have this feeling that this encounter might be fish only, even though it's not marked. Only because when I was looking for that magnet guy, I think I was having trouble finding it, and then I equipped battery, and then it showed up, maybe. Maybe it's a superstitious thing. It shouldn't change the encounter rates at all, but in the off chance this encounter is actually required, like you actually need fish equipped for some reason, I mean, it doesn't hurt me. It can only help the superstition. And I only say that because these, every encounter in here besides the yellow guy that I already fought and the green guy, or pink guy that I'm looking for, are 11% versus these guys 5.56. But if the bark is the same encounter rate as the bark EX, and I found the bark, like, what, kind of a lot for being a lower encounter rate, then I feel like maybe the bark EX has some weirdness going on with its odds. And maybe equipping fish changes that, I don't fucking know. The intricacies of these games, like the really minute encounter table, you know, drop table kind of relation stuff, is still like we know a lot, but we also don't. Like, a lot of this information is not documented. Like, Rockman EXD Zone is an excellent resource, but imagine if every encounter in every game had, like, hey, at rank 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, like, these are the odds of each drop, or something to that effect. Like, we have the odds because I think it's always between Zenny and a chip. Unless you're at low health and then, like, you can get health or whatever, but... like, knowing which specific encounters drop which specific chip at S rank, for instance. Because, like, it can say that, oh, it's a 50-50 drop at an S rank, but if there's another virus there that drops a different chip, or, like, has a different chip associated with it, that could be the S rank drop for that encounter, that particular encounter. And so I'm a little bit scared, like, I'm a little nervous. Well, no, I guess I shouldn't be nervous because the Bark is paired with one of the Doomer guys, the Boomerang guys. The Bark EX is also paired with one of them, and the S rank drop for the regular Bark was the chip that I needed. So I'm assuming the Bark EX drops the same. It's like they're reflective of each other, if that makes sense. This doesn't seem to be helping. I feel like I'm encountering... maybe my luck is just bad. I mean, it is automatic. Ultimately, it is just like a random roll every time you hit an encounter. It's not a perfect science. Hopefully I haven't run from a Bark EX by accident. Yeah, it's unfortunate because he has a really high encounter rate in Game 2. And, you know, if I had the intention... if I had planned from the get-go that I was going to 100% this, I figured I was just going to do 2 and 3 and then, like, call it. And maybe skip over to BN5, maybe do BN6, probably. I mean, like, I might as well because I like those games. But it feels weird doing those and not doing BN4. Maybe I should remove this. Like, I don't know if it's helping or... according to the resource, it shouldn't change anything. And yet, I feel like I'm encountering fewer Barks than I was without it. And because they have the same rate as the Bark EX, I'm like, I don't know what's happening. I think we just have to run around in circles for about, I don't know, an hour? and just... that's another reason why I'm just going to need a break anyway, regardless of whether I pull those 3 Lotto-only chips from the traders. regardless of whether or not that happens, which I can tell you it's not, at the very least, I'm not going to get all 3 easily. And like what I could be doing is fighting every single encounter to try to get as much fodder for the chip traders as possible. But like, how long do you want to be here? Or how long do I want to be here, rather? How long do you want to see me being here doing this? Because this is going to take forever even without fighting everything. Then again, like, I guess fighting everything doesn't add that much, but at that much time, but it does add up. I don't know. It's just a lot. And I think I'll think about it over the weekend. I think streaming the Castlevania games could be cool too, because they're pretty short, all things considered. Like, I 100% in Portrait of Ruin, maybe with the exception of, well, my save file, like the maps were 100% in. There was some side quest stuff that I didn't do, but that's because you can actually soft lock yourself out of some of those, but I think. That's the regular bark. So this is not the one I'm actually looking for, but if we're gonna fight everything for the sake of racking up some... It's better to just fight the viruses on my way to the Undernet, though. Better drops. What features would I want in a Star Force 4? I think... I guess it depends on how ambitious we're talking, because... it'd be cool if it was, like, fully 3D. And, like, maybe they changed the battle system somewhat. Because I'm sure they could take the battle system further than what they did with SF3, but I feel like SF3 is kind of a culmination of that particular battle style. So I think I'd like to see something... I just want to see something ambitious. So as far as SF4, if we're going to go like kind of the... what, like cyberpunk bounty hunter kind of angle or whatever they were pitching. Like Geo's kind of on the run, or he's kind of like a, you know, a rebel in his teenage years or something. I don't know that I want something... I feel like something maybe pseudo open world could be cool, but like maybe not open world, but I guess I picture like 3D environments being like he's riding some kind of like futuristic motorcycle, or, you know, something along those lines, I guess. Maybe, like, I don't know. Something to that effect. That's what jumps to mind when I, like, think about it. Like, as far as, like, I guess, like, features, to answer the question a little more directly, I know I tend to ramble, but, some kind of interesting, like, traversal and mobility. And preferably some kind of shake-up to the combat system. That isn't just, like, a gimmick slapped on top. I mean, I think I want something... I think I want, like, a truer evolution of that combat style. The problem, I guess, is that Battle Network, or I guess, like, Star Force is kind of a devolution from Battle Network, in my opinion, as far as depth and complexity is concerned, largely. And only by SF3 does it come close. And even then, I just don't think it's as dynamic. But SF3's combat's fun, in particular. I would also like to see, back to like the Battle Network comparisons, but I'd like to see a more interesting skill selection system as far as, like, you know, the Navi Cust, or the like whatever it is that you did in Star Force, where you just kind of selected stuff. And I think you had a limited capacity, but that was like the extent of it. Was just like picking stuff from a list, you know? Something more interesting from that front. Maybe that's where you take in some of my ideas from my Ideal BN7 videos, where I talked about, you know, incorporating more Mega Man X elements. I don't mean necessarily that it needs to be like specifically from Mega Man X, but more so like selecting armor pieces and you know, stuff like that. You take that kind of like armor piece by armor piece sort of Navi-Cust thing that I was talking about in a BN7, that could easily be in the Star Force 4, where you equip different components to different parts of your armor that modify how the game plays and your effectiveness in combat, and maybe even your effectiveness in traversal, or like tracking down bad guys, or like whatever it is you'd be doing. I think kind of like a smaller scale open world would be kind of cool. Yeah, Armor Geo would be pretty raw. Because, like, yeah, just being able to customize not only how they look, but how they function, I think would be super cool. And that can be kind of like the... I mean, maybe your noise change can kind of... Because, like, noise changes should come back, or something to that effect should come back. And, well, assuming that didn't end at the end of the game, I don't remember how exactly that works lore-wise, but... something to that effect. Like, deeper customization systems. It's sometimes hard to picture what a truly modern Mega Man game would be like, just because they don't really exist. Like, 11 looks and plays as modern as a 2D platformer, I get. Well, I wouldn't say that necessarily, but it plays pretty modern, obviously, but it's still it's still kind of aping that older, like, what Mega Man Classic's been doing for literally decades, you know? Custom being playable. Yeah, having a second playable character would be cool. Yeah. For sure. If they were to, like, bring back elements from that original SF4 idea. I mean, shit, if Metroid Dread can come back, I don't see why Legends 3 or Star Force 4 or, like, you know, any of these other canceled Mega Man games couldn't come back as well. And I guess I should say a modern 3D Mega Man entry, because that doesn't really exist. And I will not have the whole, oh, Mega Man doesn't work in 3D. It's like, well, the last time they tried was the fucking PS2, I think. And it was Mega Man X7. So, yeah, I guess X8 had some 3D segments as well, sort of, with, like, the vehicle segments, but it's not really the same. It's not. I don't think X8 is that great, but it's a hell of a step up from 7 for sure. It's definitely a step up. I don't know what to think about this encounter, dude. Oh, whoops. Although maybe bug stop prevents this from being an issue, right? Yeah. Like, I'm wondering if there's something weird. Just because some of these, like these really intricate details in these games are not thoroughly documented, I sometimes wonder if there is a possibility of there being mistakes at times. I mean, if someone's encountered this particular encounter with the Bark EX and the Gloomer EX without fish installed, then I guess I would believe them. Like, but... So, like, it must have been tested in that case, right? It must have. But I'm also, like... I don't understand how I could not have seen this encounter yet. When I've seen the other 5.56% ones several times, many times. Yeah, the odds of every encounter stay the same, or they should according to this page. I don't know what more I mean, there's nothing more I can do. It's the luck of the draw. I go the other way. This feels wrong. That's where the spawn starts. Like, those are the same positions. If that was the actual thing, that would be really funny. It'd be really funny if the thing that I want to happen would happen, wouldn't it? Wouldn't that be hilarious? You'll love to see it, dude. The only problem is I don't have a great way to kill this encounter in a way that would get me high odds of getting this drop. So the unfortunate thing, I hate this, is that this is what happened with the air hockey guy as well. Wide Shot 2M, which is one that I already have, has a chance of dropping at rank 7, 8, 9, and 10, with the highest odds being at rank 8 and rank 9 not being too far behind. Whereas it says L, code L, which is what I'm looking for, has odds of dropping at 9, 10, and S. But if there are odds of it dropping at 9 and 10, like both codes have odds of dropping at 9 or 10, you would think that S rank would then be the guarantee. I guess we can find... I mean, I really don't have any other options. I can't search Soul off rip. So I kind of have to rely on just, like, Buster Maxing these guys. Nothing else I can really do. Yeah, so that's the M, because I got an 8, because, yeah. But I do have a lock enemy, and then I save... I think that's the correct order of operations. That should, even if I have to soft reset, work, I hope. Now, if it's the first encounter that I hit again, then great. Okay. Yes. Okay, so I need full cust. This should work. I pray that this should work. We tag full cust so that way I can immediately shuffle if I draw an invis, which there's 4 in my folder, so it's pretty high odds. Bless up. I burn these because they're literally useless. So... does Duo break? Alright, Duo, you better double delete. Okay. S rank? Code I need? S rank? Zenny? Fuck. Do I... well, I guess I can go for another encounter and then soft reset. I don't think the RNG is so set that the drop is the same. Like, I don't think the RNG is set so that way I would only get Zenny if I do that exact order of operations again. But what I do now is to just ensure RNG gets reset, I'm gonna hit encounters until I run out of this lock enemy, then soft reset at the end of that. Okay, so we get another chance here. The only shitty thing is that my draw was fucking terrible. Is there something better I can do here? Ah! God fucking damn it. Misclick, dude. Shit. So bad. It's fine. We can test my theory here, where, well, this is on a different spot, so it should be a different RNG. I didn't change the fucking tag chip, though, like a dummy. So we do that. God, dude, Order of Ecclesia, I've said this so much, but like Order of Ecclesia's OST is so damn good. It's so good. Alright, there it is. Lucky, lucky. Yeah, so we do this. I don't want to select Invis. Do I go for Bodyguard? I think Bodyguard's kinda, I mean, it won't double delete, that's the problem. That's the problem. Okay, we got base. I can even double point into base just to like ensure. Okay. Yeah, so that secures the double delete. Give me the drop. It was a 10, and I got Zenny. Wow. Wow, still locked. The enemy is still locked, so I still have odds of finding it again. I feel like it's better for me to do this for RNG's sake. Fast gauge doesn't really help me here, so I think I burn it. So close, man. That's my new Navi design also. That sucks. Didn't even get a fucking rank 9. I don't even know if it's possible to rank 9. Well, it is if you go slow and double delete, but because you have to wait for the Doomer or Gloomer or whatever he's called to do his attack to like actually hit him, kinda causes issues. Whereas formations like this, if you just one-shot each of them individually, I think it guarantees a 9. Alright, so still the same strat where I just run out the lock enemy and soft reset and just keep, I guess, running around in different directions to try to reset RNG. So do this, full cust, we burn. I mean, I guess I can use an invis. Do I need the plus 30? I don't know. I feel like it's better to just raw shuffle. Because if I have nothing to use the plus 30 on, that's worse. Wow. What a hand. Let's give him a hand. Yeah, that's really bad. What a load of shit. Okay, whatever. I basically have infinite tries at this now. So I shouldn't be too worried. Alright, lock enemy expired. So we soft reset. I'm gonna run a different direction. This is obviously not a guarantee, even with lock enemy, but pretty high odds. I have a full cust. I can burn some of this garbage. And I drew more garbage. So this attempt is a bust, but I might as well play it out. Okay, so the rank 9 drop is a Boomer 2. So we figured that out. So that means it's not on rank, so that means either 10 or S. And I'm guessing the S rank drop is it. I'm gonna guess that that's the case. So I get the plus 30, but once again, if I don't have something, oh, that works. The only thing I'm unsure of is if duel breaks. I guess we can... I'm guessing Big Fist will break, right? Yeah, okay. So I'm glad I didn't wait. I don't want to wait. And Zenny, okay. Lost the coin flip. Don't have any more intel. I'm fairly confident that it is the S rank drop, but I just can't tell you. I can't tell you. It's a secret. Shh. I'm glad that I at least have it locked, though. I feel a lot more, a lot more at ease. Because then once I get this, I can do Super Spreader 2. And then 3 is off the table unless I get lucky with basically the lottery, but not like the actual lottery. Yeah, what's funny is the actual lottery, the lottery codes in this game are guaranteed, whereas the real lottery is the chip traders, of course. Terrible hand. Terrible, terrible hand. Swear to God I pressed A. This doesn't help me either. So yeah. Wait a second, did my chips carry into the next turn? Wait, is that a thing? Wait a second. Wait. Hold up, before I soft reset. Whoa. Wait a second. Was this always a thing? Have I been playing these games for 20 years and never knew that... Or is this specifically in BN4, or is it specifically in 4, 5, and 6? Is it... Am I crazy? Well, don't answer that, but... I'm gonna be in chips carry over. Carry over turns? Chips carry into next turn if you don't select anything. Am I freaking out over nothing? Because, like, obviously you want to be selecting new chips each turn, but, like... Has this always been a thing, like, actually, though? Somebody answer me, please. I'm freaking out. Is that specifically with full cust? I guess I can test it without. Hold up. I mean, I guess yeah, what? And let's say like I use 2 of them, right? And then I hit the custom screen again, and then I hit OK, and it's still there. What? I don't know how useful that is. Because if you didn't use them, I mean, I guess in PvP, right? If you didn't get a chance to use them or something like that, I mean, it's a very niche thing, because like more often than not, if you don't use a chip in any given turn, you probably don't want to use it at all. Probably. But like if you're waiting for a specific opportunity, that's crazy. I can't believe I didn't know that. And I still don't know if it's just in this game or if it's just in 4, 5, and 6. Like something that was like a feature that was added later on. I've been playing these games for more than 20 years. Well, I guess since yeah, for 20 years, or like a little bit more than 20 years. It's crazy, and I had no idea that was the thing at all. Now I'm curious to test it in the earlier games too, but once again, I don't really see where that comes into play. But wow. Also, where I lock enemy though before saving. Maybe I'll just soft reset again. This playlist is not set to loop or shuffle because I had some issues with Symphony of the Night music last time. Nothing crazy. Just burn all this. But I'd rather not deal with that, so. Do I go for this? I guess so, right? I mean, I don't think it's gonna get me an S rank, but yeah, it's just a rank 9. It's not actually. Yeah, I don't actually want to use bodyguard. I want duo or base specifically, so I can double delete. Search soul, burn, chips. The plus 30. I don't think I even need it though. Yeah, it's more important that I draw this, but that's literally all I need. I mean, I guess it's still the same circumstance. I need to 2-hit the thingy, and 1-hit the other thingy. There's no way. There's no way that this is the S. This is the S? That's the S rank drop? I don't need pit hockey too, do I? Or not pit hockey, pit ring, no. Already did it. Yeah, that's the S rank drop, huh? That's the S rank drop, is it? What a load of shit. Let me try to get a 10. And see if that's where the actual drop is. If not, I swear to God. And maybe I'm incorrect. Like, it's possible I'm incorrect and there are multiple chip drops per rank, but I just don't think that's the case. Unless it changed in this game or something. God-awful hand. That's the sequel to God Hand. Oh man. It's M, yeah. I'm like 90% sure that it's a single chip drop per rank. And the percentage chance is just between that and Zenny, I think. And so what I want to do then is I still want to go for like base or duo, but I want to wait a second, which I guess means, is that long enough? Because I guess, well, does this count as a double delete? Yeah, it does. It's still an S. It's still Boomer 2M. Do I wait for a second cycle on the Boomer? I guess I have no choice, unless I'm using Duo, in which case I can wait until whatever point. Shit hand. Yeah, it's just not gonna work. I need to like actually get the encounter again. That would be nice. Maybe I should put the invis chips further up. I should have done that immediately, but I'm not sure how much folder order is actually, how much it actually matters. I mean, that's one instance of it working. Trash, garbage. I mean, I guess I just set these up in hopes that like one steps on one while I kill the other. Like that. That was an 8 somehow? Okay, fine. Whatever, bro. Bum, 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 bum. The problem is if I don't get the invis, I just literally need to draw Duo, and Duo is literally at the top of my folder. It's almost as if chips at the top of your folder historically come up sooner, but they don't. Because I don't think I've had a single opening hand with Duo. Maybe Giga Chips are an exception, but like I don't... That's possible. I just feel like I never see the Giga Chips in my opening hand. So I have to specifically try for rank 10, pray that it's the drop, and then again, it's a 25% drop compared to the 75% Zenny drop. So, dude, I know a lot of this specific stuff does apply to all the games, but it just feels a lot worse here. It definitely does. Okay. I'm full custom burn these because they're useless to me trying to get a rank 10. I got these, but... Okay, base. So what I want to do, I'm going to try waiting for this cycle. So I waited a little bit longer. Custom gauge is a little over half. This is still a double delete, so that does increase my rank. Is this a 10? It's a 9. So it needs to be a little bit sooner. Maybe sub 5 seconds. I don't know how I do that without Duo. But I do know that in order to get a 10, if I'm in a double delete, I have to... Well, there's no way to get a rank 10 if you single delete, because it's always a rank 9 or lower, I think. Especially because you have to wait for the Gloomer to attack. This is a really garbage hand. Yeah. I guess I need Duo specifically, which is really annoying. I mean, I could look and see if there's other multi-target guys. Maybe like a break element, but I don't know. Air hockey, maybe? Well, I can't air hockey 3 PA, and I don't have the air hockey 2 PA either. Also, that's like still too specific of a thing. Attack hit 3 panels ahead. Too specific, I think. Have I played Operate Shooting Star? I have not. I do have it. Well, yeah, I do have it though. I have access to it. And that'll be... The next time I decide to play through BN1, that'll be how I play it. I could see myself, like, not now, but like a ways from now, once all this post-game stuff is done for 4, 5, and 6, or, you know, as done as I feel like doing, because this game is just whatever, but down the road I kind of have this idea of, I'm sure I'm going to want to stream the, you know, the main stories of the Mega Man Battle Network games again, or at least some of them, and when that time comes, I think I will play Operate Shooting Star specifically for BN1, because I haven't played it before. And then we can do like BN2 hard mode. I guess like BN3 white is not that much different than blue, but like it's still BN3, which is like the best one, so you know how it goes. Not much of a shakeup needed. I guess in that case BN4 I would do Blue Moon, but I'd like to like not play BN4 again if I can help it. And BN5 we could do Double Team or something. And then BN6 I guess it would just be the opposite version thing. Alright, finally. I drew base. Maybe I wait until like the very tail end of his animation or something. Like I still think this is an S rank though. Yeah, it's still an S. It's so annoying. This is such garbage, dude. I don't enjoy this. I mean, streaming it helps, obviously, like being able to chat with y'all. Like, I don't want anyone to get it twisted and think that it's like I'm ungrateful or anything, but it's just like I just would rather not be playing this. Hopefully this is the worst one that I have to get. I hope. I really do. Dude, I basically need Duo, dude. Also, did I have an Invis in my opening hand and I didn't search Soul? Because if I did that, then I'm really going right now then, apparently. Just like, so... Whenever I'm doing this for extended periods of time, my eyes start to glaze over and I stop paying attention as much. Which obviously makes the process worse if I make mistakes like that. Saw him. I saw him. And you know, as you can somewhat see in my more recent Battle Network Star Force tier list, I started to come around on BN4 a little bit. Just a little bit. Just a tiny bit. Because, okay, core combat is actually pretty cool. But man, oh man. Man, oh man. So, alright, rank 10. So, I know I have to wait until the custom screen is probably closer to half. So let's like try here. This is like just past half. It's like between the T and the O. That was a 9. So, are there actually multiple drops per rank? Am I incorrect? Maybe at the lower ranks, it actually isn't only Zenny and 1 chip drop. Maybe it is like 25% for each chip drop and then 50% for Zenny or something. Maybe that's how it works. And the problem, and the reason why with the rank 9s I was getting M code was because I was doing it at like the same delete time or roughly the same delete time. So maybe you have to wait. There's like a threshold like between the ranks, which just sounds weird, but it's like, okay, if you'd say like the lowest possible rank 9 time, whatever that is, if that's like a 9 and then this is like a 9 point, or sorry, I guess if that's like a 9.9 and then this is like a 9.5, you know, like it ticks down, if that makes sense. Like there's increments to it depending on your delete time. That's got it. Like, I'm not a programmer. I would look into this if I was, like dig into the source code or something if I could, but like that's got to be what it is, right? Based on delete time, but like different thresholds of delete time alter what your drop is, even if you get the same busting level over multiple encounters. Regardless, I got the drop. Thank God. Which means that's 1 out of 6 today that I want to do. Hopefully that's the worst of them. Let's just use it real quick. This is probably not the best comp to do this in. And even if I have to come back for Wide Shot 3, I don't really care. I think Wide Shot 3 guys are probably out in the actual net, if I had to guess, but I'm gonna go to the doghouse real quick. We actually just play this song on loop. It's my good luck charm. This is Wide Shot 1. It's probably my favorite Castlevania song. Like, there's so much good music, but this is one that I come back to a lot. Ebony Wings. It's so good, dude. There's no synergy here, so I have to, like, just burn a single chip. Dude, can we not do this? I mean, I'll get it eventually, but... I think there's, like, only 2 more tracks on this playlist. I'll have to switch over to something else. Yeah, the Castle in Order of Ecclesia is so good. So good. I can't, like, spout cross or anything. I could do this to burn more chips. I like that. What is going on? It's fine. This is like the least of my worries. This is like the easy part. This is the really easy part, in fact. The least tedious part of the process, actually. Which is saying something, because I'm just standing here. Bruh. Yeah, I'm hoping the rest of them aren't as bad. LMN. Lip. Alright, so Super Spreader 2 is done. Now just... I mean, well, Super Spreader 3 I can't reliably do because everything I've said previously. I can get Cody U though, I think. Wide Shot 3U. Tark. Rank level 9 to S. So this is just should be an easy one in theory. Parks can be found flooded. That means that's Spoutman's thingy. Town Area 2 is the highest odds. Town Area 2. And we'll run Fish, which does actually apparently lower Fireman's encounter rate to 0. It's kind of cool. And then it looks like we're actually guaranteed to find a Tark. I think that's how that works, because each formation of the 4 formations with it have a 25% marking. So this should be simple. Should be. Keyword. Should be. So go to Town Area 2. I have Fish installed, do I? Yeah. I'm so dumb. I thought about untrapping and then I was like, nah. It's fine. Our purpose is not even to get mystery data here. Our purpose is to get to Town Area 2 unscathed. Well, even scathed. I mean, I'm not really scared of the bosses that are around here, to be honest. My biggest concern with them was S-ranking them, but surviving them, I don't think it's an issue. Watch Top Man show up and just annihilate me somehow. Oh, wait, we're here? They show up in Town Area 1 as well? Oh yeah, it's just a lower odds. Like, slightly lower odds. I think we'll still head to 2, but... I can still... I mean, there's not really much I can do. I mean, I should still go for this. Because there should be odds at rank 9. So Town 2. Got fish installed, so firemen shouldn't show up. I should just always untrap. They're so cheap that it doesn't hurt to just do that as a precaution. Like there, that's 4 untraps right there. Wrong teleporter for the other green. Okay, wait, that's the end of that playlist. Let's see here. Go back to the SMT music. I mean, we've been doing that a lot lately. Or I haven't done the Mega Man Classic tier list, the Mega Man Classic playlist much. We can rock that for a bit. I'm down. It's a little bit quieter, but you know. Alright, so there's the enemy we're looking for. So we'll have to buster this one. I shouldn't have to worry about soft. That was really lucky of me. I shouldn't have to soft reset because it should be a guaranteed. It should be guaranteed that we find one of the viruses. I don't know which formation I necessarily want. If there is one with only Tarks, then that would be obviously ideal. Also, I don't know why Tark sounds like a slur for some reason. Like, there's just certain enemy names in these games where I'm like, am I saying something I shouldn't be? But yeah, we always pull for potential double delete. And then if nothing comes up, then I guess, go for the rank 9 roll. Also, this playlist is not shuffled, but Mega Man 8's soundtrack is very good. I enjoy it. So no complaints here. I will shuffle it in a second, though. I don't think this is actually that great. I think it's actually slower than me, using the buster, but... yeah, like, good for bosses, not good for multi-target. Let me make sure this is shuffled real quick. Right quick. Yeah, it's weird. On Windows, or like not on Windows, but like on desktop, like a web browser, if you click shuffle directly, you actually have to like untoggle and retoggle the shuffle thing once the playlist starts up. It's weird. I don't fully understand it. So we established that Bodyguard is kind of bad for double deleting. So instead, alright, I guess we're just using Duo immediately. Nice. This should be an S rank. It's a 50-50 still on Zenny or the thing I need, but... oh, it's a thing I need. Nice. Alright, so Wide Shot 3U. Now I'm only missing the Lotto one. So annoying. So disheartening, man. It's like so depressing, actually. What a waste of fucking time. That's gonna be Flameline 2. Flameline 2. So I need D and F. It looks like they can both be found... Oh wait, they can be GMDs. Oh, in Game 1 and Game 2 respectively, never mind. So it looks like Volgear is the guy that I'm going for here. Volgear, right, Code D drops ranks 7 to 10. Code F drops ranks 9 to S. Or, for Code F, I can go for Volgear EXs and get a 9 to S. So there, I guess there's two options there. But regardless, I think Volgear is my first target. Hot Dog Comp, 2.8%. Although I'm sure that Oil Body helps. Maybe, no. Actually, no. Because all of them are... Wow. Yeah, because all these encounters are fire guys, so no. Shit. Well, Hot Dog Comp we go. 2.8%. Well, not... Well... Is that true? I guess so. Yeah. Well, no. I don't know what they mean by that. 2.8. Maybe you do need Oil Body for certain ones. Like to get the EX, maybe you do need it. Need like the specific elemental thing installed? I don't know. Because why would it say 2.8 when it says 5.56 on the encounter list? I don't know. All I know is I have a Bug Stop. And we'll just... Well... In fact... If this works like it did before, then I actually don't want Oil Body equipped, but I don't think it actually matters. And like maybe running PAs... Like more PAs would actually be good alongside Duo and what's his name? But I actually need kind of like I need a low rank drop though. I need a rank 7 to 10 drop anyway, so. And if my memorization is correct, it should be like a 46% for rank 9. What do I need again? D and F? D and F. Yes. Yeah, so rank 8 is the highest odds in Red Sun at 50%, whereas rank 9 is 46.875. It's about the same. So if I do my like Buster strat, where I just individually kill them, like one-shot them immediately, then it should work fine. I don't know if I want to be lock enemying or not. I don't have enough Zenny. I'd have to do a Zenny run. I don't think it's... Yeah, so I need a Volgear, like V-U-L gear. What do they look like? They're like blue. And the Volgear EX is like gold. And maybe I should do a Zenny run, buy another lock enemy. Yeah, I really don't want to, but I think it'll end up saving me time in case... Well, especially because I technically could get both drops from the same guy, depending on like drop tables and everything. What am I doing? Netfrika. Go to Netfrika. I have sub-chips, yeah. Yeah, this is like really, really obnoxious. But at least if I leave this stream with everything done except for those 3 lotto chips. If I leave the stream with everything but those 3 lotto chips and base done, I'll be feeling pretty good. Because, yeah, that's going to be a grind, but it's also like, I mean, it could just never happen, potentially. And I'm not motivated enough to, like, care that much. Although I don't know if I want to move on to BN5 until this is done, though. That's like, the only shitty thing. Because, like, if I move on from this, I'd want it to be, like, I'm just not going to bother. And just, like, leave it instead of coming back. If I move on to BN5, I don't want to go do BN5 and BN6 and then come back. So we'll see. And like I was saying, I mean, I could always just close this out with a fight against base XX and be like, hey, I did my best. I can always trade for those other chips, but I've done these thus far without trading, specifically. So I'd kind of like to keep that up if possible. But if I have to bail on that for this game specifically, I guess I don't really care that much, because I'm also using Buster Max, which is a first for any of my streams, actually. Correct me if I'm wrong. Yeah, go watch all of my streams and put them on loop. Although there's no mid-rolls, so, you know, whatever, but it's like, whatever, it's a stupid joke. But anyway, it's like, if you go back through all of my Battle Network streams, I don't think I used Buster Max a single time until these BN4 post-game streams. I think that should be the case. And I haven't used it off-stream in 2, 3, 5, and 6 either. So, yeah. Not a brag, just like, just something that I like to stick to, you know? If I can, but it's a nice option for teams, or for stuff like this. And I mean, I guess it would have been helpful for 2 and 3, I'm sure, but it just never felt totally necessary. But for 1 and 4, I mean, I don't know what else to tell you. Where the fuck is this one? Oh, it's on the middle thing, so yeah. Okay, I have enough Zenny, but I'm gonna grab this last GMD. Bug Frag, I mean, got 2 so far. I hope this doesn't take too long. Go to Dendome. Now we have a lock enemy in case I find a Volgear, who shows up with a spiky 2. It's the same process as before, except if I get a lower rank, I have odds of getting a different chip that I need, which is kind of nice. What else could I do? Like, I know I just ran around in circles for, like, nothing if I just leave now, but it's like, God. There's 2, 4, 6. There's 10 more chips, not including the ones that I was trying to go for here. So 12. There's 12 chips. Some of them aren't going to be that bad. Like Air Hockey 2, I can buy one. Let's look at Twin Fang 1. Let's just, like, look and see if there's some that I can get easily, or easier. Twin Fang 1. I need code A and C. No, B and C. Walla and Walla EX. Five to 7 for code C and 7 to 10 on both. Or, well, no, sorry. Wait, yeah, code C is 5 to 7 on either encounter, and then code B is 7 to 10 on either encounter. So let's see what their encounter rate is. I like that a lot. Let's do that instead, because fuck this fucking garbage. Yeah, Coliseum Battle Machine, always 38.9%. Now that's an encounter rate. That's an actual encounter rate. That's real. Coliseum, wait. Coliseum Net Battle Machine. Oops. And then Wallet EX, I'm assuming is the same? No, Undernet 2. But I can get both drops hypothetically from either of them. So this is like an actual, these are actual drops. I don't expect you to like lose your entire fucking life to this bullshit game. Coliseum Netopia. I really don't like this. I don't know how many times I have to reiterate it. It always feels bad streaming a game that I don't really like that much. I don't want every streaming series to like devolve into this. But it's more, I guess it's more like every other. I feel like I was generally pretty positive during Volt White 2 Redux because while I have some issues with that hack, it's still Pokemon White 2, or like, you know, Black and White 2, which is among my favorite Pokemon games, if not #1. I kind of go back and forth because I think like Renegade Platinum's the better hack. For sure. I think Renegade Platinum is better. But like, is Vanilla Platinum better? I don't know if I would say that or not. So I just have to get lucky here, right? Because I need B and C. Rank 8 is a 50-50. I mean, it's possible, as I've said in the past, like, that like a Thunder could drop instead, but you know. Wait a little bit longer. There's B. Okay. Wow, actual progress. Wow, it took me, what, like 2 minutes to get that? So now I need rank C, which is 5 to 7. A rank 6 is the highest odds at 50%. Of course, depending on the formation. As always. Not what I'm looking for. So all I need to do is that, but just like stand around for a little longer. Probably wait for the custom gauge to pass halfway. And that's probably, that might be a 7, maybe. But then I just kind of play it out from there. Okay. What is that? It's an 8. Okay. No odds of that. I have to wait even longer. I might even wait like a full turn then. I think I do need Magbolt 2s. Maybe that was bad of me to run away from that. But then again, I just equipped Battery in that case, and that should skyrocket the... Well, no, there's Thunder guys. I should have checked. Whatever. Alright, so like wait until the end of the turn, I guess. It's a 7. Lit. Wow! Look at that. So they are capable of having drop rates that are in actual dog shit. Lucky there. That's one. It's another one down. Amazing. Let's actually use it real quick. Because I don't know where I'm going to need to go for Twin Fang 2. I guess I can just do it here, so I don't go all the way out of my way. Especially if I find one of the Walrus guys, then I can just stand in a different row forever. I don't have to worry about like dodging and shit. Or I just do this, I guess. Ugh. There's another one. Am I ever gonna get the full PA from shuffling? That is the question. Will that ever happen? I saw it, so I think that might mean that it's close to that might mean that it's close to the top of my folder now. Cool. Lit. Beast Fang 1 is done. So we can cross that out. Delete it, rather. Beast Fang 2. I need Twin Fang 2 P and Q. Wall Land. I can get both from a wall land. I'm guessing this is a similar situation as the other. Yep, 2.8%. Yeah, go fuck yourself. Twin Fang 3. This is the one where there's a lotto one. So I have to get H is the only one I need. Well, the only one I can reliably get from a Walden. These two things are like really shit. Sharo area and Utopia area. Pretty high odds too. Also, it's a Sharo area GMD, Twin Fang 3H, or it's just a rank 9 to S. Yeah. So we got a Sharo area. Look for GMDs. Which I guess there's only 2 of, but we could farm GMDs, I guess. That's an option. I shouldn't have done this because this is pretty far out of the way, but yeah, I should have just whatever. Already here. Isn't this it? I think this is it. Different key, but you know. Wait a second. Oh no, these aren't the V. These are Volgear EXs, not Volgear EXs. The other guys are more evil, I guess. Volgear. Fucking Saturday morning cartoon villain. What? I guess I untrap. I guess. Wait, sneak run? Nah. So I'm looking for Walden. I'm looking for a Walden. Walden Goggins. God damn it. Somebody like Photoshop a Walden's face on top of Walton Goggins or something? I don't know. There's something there. It's very stupid, but it's something. There's a Walden. Where's Walden? We need a 9 to S. Which means I'm fucked. Well. Probably. That was definitely like a... yeah. Garbage. Garbage, garbage. I think the other GMD is probably from the Nephrica entrance. No, it's right there. Just give me the drop. M cannon. I could farm GMDs. I'm not opposed to doing that instead. Not dealing with that. Battle GMDs are never bad. Also, it can get me more Metagel Zs. Which I would like. So maybe I just do farm this as like an actual encounter. Oh lit, I can do the thing. I can actually do the thing here. Keyword can, not will. Rank 8. Garbage, because there's no odds there. I can't even get a damn rank 9. What's the guy gotta do to get a rank 9 around here? Come on now. Oh, play better? Oh, is that the answer? Okay, yeah, makes sense. It's fun that you can catch the front row guy as he's like sliding down. Yeah, I'm down to farm this actual encounter instead of doing GMDs. Just because the odds of battle GMDs are not 0. So at least I get something out of running around here. Running around in those random comps gets me literally nothing, which is pretty upsetting. This hand is pretty upsetting too. Ugh, dude, stop! You're fucking ruining my run, you bitch-ass fucking music note dipshit. Fucking asshole. Can you tell I don't like? Can you tell I don't like doing this? Is that obvious? I like this formation. I think I do. I mean, I guess if I draw a duo or base, then yes. If I don't, then fuck me, I guess. Not what I'm looking for. Okay, this encounter is... I mean, this hand is terrible. But this encounter is good, because it means if there is a chip drop, it's what I need. The problem is, I drew literal poo-poo. It's like an 8. Yeah, fuck off. I mean, the Zenny's still good, I guess. I can make use of that. Even if I end up with an excess of Zenny, I can just buy something cheap from Higsby over and over and over again, and use that for to like dump in the chip trader, I suppose. I think if I don't draw what I need, I just stand here and take the hit. Oh yeah, boy. This should kill, I think, right? Doesn't it hit every panel 8 times? Yeah. I want to say that's how it works. So this... lit. I got it. I did it. Also, wait, does he have... Dude, that is cursed as fuck. Why does he have no... Like, you can kind of see a pupil there as like a single pixel, but oh my god. What happened? He looks so cursed. Only the rank 1 one looks normal, and then these guys look like they... It's like some Undertale shit. Like, actually, especially this one with the darker color palette. Are you okay? Alright, well... that one's as done as possible. That one is as done as possible. Need a lotto on that. So Flameline 2 and Twin Fang 2 are garbage because very low encounter rate. Magbolt 2. This is gonna be the same thing. Is this gonna be the same damn thing? I feel like the thing that I ran from was actually what I was looking for. What codes do I need? E and G? Yes. I was like, what the fuck is this? Okay. I haven't listened to I haven't listened to the Rockman Complete Works, Rockman 2 Complete Works OST much. So I was caught off guard with that. MagTech Plus and MagTech Plus EX. Not MagTech, but MagTech. Oh wow, the encounter that I ran from was actually one that could get me this. Fuck me. It's literally the same shit, 2.8%. Who thought this was a good idea? All of the like rank 2 guys, not rank 2, but you know, the guys you find on game 2 are like impossible to find on game 3. It's really dumb. And then the rank, like the game 1 guys are actually not that hard to find. It's really, really stupid. I hate it. So this one we'll skip over, I guess. Then it's Air Hockey 2. So I'm assuming the same deal. Karma? Yeah, sounds about right. Yep, Castillo Net Battle Machine Comp, 2.8%. Same fucking thing. Christ. I can buy code I. And then Air Hockey 3, yeah, so we're at a stalemate here. We've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 left. 3 of which are down to Chip Trader Lottery. And 4 of which have terrible encounter rates. One of which, well, I guess, did I do one earlier? Yes, for a wide shot. So I'm inclined to stop playing this game for the time being. Give myself maybe a few weeks to like cool off. And then if I want to come back and waste more time on this garbage, then I can. Also, no, I will not back down on shitting on this game. I think its placement on the tier list is fair, if only from more of a casual playthrough standpoint, which that's mostly what I was judging those off of, not so much the 100% process. I do think that like BN3 in particular is enhanced by its post-game. I'm assuming BN5 is also enhanced by its post-game, at least to a certain extent. This game is not enhanced by its post-game. I feel like this whole process detracts immensely. Fighting the bosses was fun. I will say that. Fighting the bosses was fun. I feel like I had a pretty good time last time when I was actually finding what I was looking for. Also, I'm doing a Zenny run, so I can buy the Air Hockey 2. I don't know how much I need, but one Zenny run should be enough. Even with Buster Max, this shit is painful. Like, I think my save time on BN1 is like 30 hours or something. Look at this. 44? No. No. I'd have to double check my time on BN3 and 2. I don't think it's this high, though. Not quite. And plus, we're not even done. Like, that's the thing, too. I'd have to run around looking for these, like, 5% encounters 4 times. 5, yeah, I would bet 5 is pretty solid. Even though it's just more liberation. I mean, I like the liberation missions, so that's actually a plus for me. So it's like... It's one of those things where I'm, It's one of those things where I, am kind of like I'm... Oh, I didn't untrap, damn it. I'm actually kind of looking forward to, BN5's post-game, and I guess if I decide to just leave this... The shitty thing is, like, if I just fight base XX and beat him, that can at least be some sort of conclusion, even if I didn't actually finish this up. And then if I'm ever doing, I talked about like being interested in doing some kind of marathon stream at some point, maybe not like straight through, but more like having a countdown and like, you know, donations and subs and memberships and stuff like that increase the timer. And I wouldn't do it all straight, like all, you know, straight through. But like if I ever do that and it's like I'm you know, strapped for games to play or something. Can fight the Dark Navies. Yeah, that's true. Yeah, oh yeah. Yeah, in BN5, yeah, I see what you mean, yeah. Instead of having to be, like, have specific circumstances and shit. Because I already fought Shademan. I think I got Shademan DS. Shadowman. I got Shadowman DS in, like, on stream during my regular BN5 playthrough, which was really, like, generally a fun process. So. Shout out to Mega Man 11's OST. Shit bangs. You can't identify a melody in these tracks. I don't know what to tell you. I get what people mean when they criticize this OST, but I'm also like, there's a clear melody though. It's very clear. It didn't cycle back. I made a mistake, but you know. It's like, oh no, electronic music in my video game about electronics? Whatever shall I do? And then the rock and roll guys are the worst because, like, these games have always selectively used rock and roll. As far as a genre of music, I mean. So I don't understand that, where it's like, Mega Man's supposed to be rock music, bro. I'm 50. Like, I did, like, it's like, come on, man. It's always been selective. I don't think there's a single. Okay, maybe there's like one, but I don't think there's many full Mega Man OSTs. I don't think there probably is a single Mega Man OST that is exclusively rock music. But also, I guess it depends on how you classify chiptune. Because like if a chiptune track is trying to be rock, like trying to be electric guitar, does that count? I guess so. But I would also argue that a lot of the chiptune stuff isn't trying to do that. As seen by, like, you know, the Complete Works OSTs. But I get what people mean when they say it's like kind of a... I wouldn't even say generic, but just like kind of samey EDM kind of style, but I think there's more they could do to like separate each stage and make them more distinct for sure. But I like the sound. I like the sound of Mega Man 11's OST. I'm not gonna lie and say I don't. I think it fucking slaps. Doesn't have like singing melodies, but like, I don't know what to tell you, man. Come on, this shit slaps, dude. And I've never been to a club in my life, so don't know what to say. My bigger complaint actually is the art style of Mega Man 11, at least like a 3D models. Like, I think if it was like... Dude, imagine if it was like a very stylized hand-drawn instead. I think this OST would mesh better. In a sense. Like, that's my... I think the art style... I think the drawn, like, the 2D assets look great in Mega Man 11, like the concept art and the promotional art and stuff. But the 3D models, to me, look more generic than I think the OST is. If I had to pick one or the other to change, it would be the art style. Straight up. And in fact, I really want to see... I would love for the next Mega Man to be hand-drawn. I think that that aesthetic is... I mean, there's a lot of different aesthetics you can get with hand-drawn art, obviously, but... I think the pixel art thing is a little played out at this point in the indie space, especially. I love pixel art, but it is, like... It's one of those things where my eyes do start to glaze over when I see new, like, pixel art indie games from studios that I'm not familiar with. If it's a studio I am familiar with, I mean, usually they're good at making the art style distinct within the framework of pixel art, I would say. But I think hand-drawn is something that is, like, woefully unexplored. I know it's a lot to do, but Hollow Knight is gorgeous, and I just think it's kind of a shame that there's not more, not only indie games, but, like, you know, like, I guess, like, side-scrollers from bigger companies that are going for something different. Like, Mario Wonder, I think, did a good job. That's not hand-drawn, but it's 3D models, but they still kind of, like, mesh into the... They, like, mesh in better, I guess. Like, they don't stand out like they're... They don't stand out like a typical 3D model on, like a 2D sort of background, I guess, if that makes sense. That almost looks... It almost is like stamps or something, which I think is, like, a neat thing. Like, it blends. It's not like the new Super Mario Brothers games, for instance, where you have these, like, 3D models that could be in, like, any game with generic backgrounds that are, like, kind of flat. Like, I don't know how to describe it. But, like, I think... Wasn't Sonic Superstars going to be hand-drawn, and then they didn't, and then it looks okay, but... A hand-drawn Sonic game, like side-scrolling Sonic game, a hand-drawn side-scrolling Mega Man game... I think Nintendo did a solid job with Mario Wonder's aesthetic, so I'm not really too hung up on them doing, like, a hand-drawn Mario or something, but... And I think Metroid Dread looks phenomenal for, like, 2.5D. Like, just in general, Metroid Dread looks awesome. But, like, particularly within that 2.5D framework, I think it looks, like, amazing. And I think Nintendo's usually pretty good about making their 2.5D games look good. Like, Kirby's been doing it for a while, and I don't really have any complaints there. And there's a lot about Kirby that does tend to lean a little more generic also. Like, just kind of generally, so I don't really take as much umbrage with it as I do with, like, Mario. Because Kirby more or less rocked the same art style, like, generally for 3 games, right? Return to Dreamland, Triple Deluxe, and Planet Robobot. And then Star Allies kinda is like that, but it actually does look kind of distinct in my mind. That's not... From what I understand, that's not Star Allies' issue. It's not the art style. Yeah, I'm thinking, like, what if we just fight Base right now? He has to show up, though. Also, do I have a lock enemy? Because I might legitimately do the thing where I Buster Max kill him, lock him, and then fight him again. Because I would like to fight him legit if I could encounter him at a consistent rate. If I could encounter him reliably, I would fight him legit however many attempts it takes, straight up. But because it takes so long to fucking find him, and you can't lock him because I die, because he's a hard fight. Like, there's just... It's like y'all saw it a couple streams ago. It's like what? It takes like 30 minutes or something to find this dude. It's stupid. I hate it. So if we find him, I'm gonna Buster Max kill him. Try to, at least. I guess if I get an invis up, it shouldn't be too bad. But if I find him, I'm gonna Buster Max kill him, lock enemy him, and fight him legit. Assuming he spawns again, and if he doesn't, then fine. I'm done with it. I'm so done with this game. I'm so over it. I can clean up the PAs later. I'm gonna change the... I guess I'll change the thumbnail to be Road to Base XX, and we'll just call it that for now. Like, I feel like I've seen enough, you know? I don't have anything to prove. Nothing. I fucking stomped out BN3's post-game, for the most part. And the times where I struggled, I mean, I think, like, overall, I would maybe do that again, actually. I'd be a little more intentional throughout my playthrough about, like, keeping certain chips or, you know, whatever, but... Also, I need Fast Gauge to be tagged. I guess if I'm gonna Buster Max kill him, it doesn't really matter, but yeah. Alright, base. It's time. Also, let me fix this. It just occurred to me. I was like, wait. Charge max. Although I'm not going to be using charge attacks this first time, but... Also... Isn't this unavoidable? I want undershirt for sure. And then I take 2 more attack pluses. Just do that because bug stop. Come on now. Listen to this. Compare the melody to any Mega Man 11 track. It is basically the fucking same. Like, you just change this out for synths, and it's a Mega Man 11 track. Granted, this is from Mega Man, like, 9 or 10 or something. So it's not quite the same as comparing it to, like, the older classics, but, like... Yeah, so if I can find base, and if he doesn't respawn or like I can't kill him or something, then like, I mean, I don't know. That's at least a good stopping point. At least I'll have 2 more title marks. At least. I just need to actually make sure I kill him before I lock enemy. And you know, the Rockman Complete Works ROMs have been... The menus have been translated. So I've actually thought about if I were to like go back to the classic games again in a meaningful way, I would maybe check those out because I like the updated OSTs. I think those added the ability to swap weapons on L and R. I don't, or on shoulder buttons. I don't know for sure, but just those two improvements alone, I feel like, is something. Hope your internet does it. Hey, best of luck, man. I'm interested to hear what you think of Visions when you get a chance to really play it for a little bit longer. I haven't really looked into what people are saying, so I assume it's good. It looked good pre-release. I have no doubt. Base, my boy. Please show up. My son. No, he's not my son, actually. He's a distant cousin that we don't talk to. We don't invite him to family dinner. He's a bit of an extremist, you know. Oh, you bitch boy. It's time. It's fucking time, boy. Boy. Double soul. Double soul. Yeah, I just Buster Maxed him down and I use this to stay above undershirt. Get fucked, idiot. Alright. Black Barrier. So, how does this work? What are his drops? What are his drops? How does this work? Bosses in BN4. I'm gonna lock him and then fight him legit, but hold up. Base XX. Has a 150. His drops. Oh, it's always Black Barrier A. So is that a Giga Chip? Yeah, that is the last Giga Chip. Okay, sick. So that means I'll heal up. I lock enemy. Save. Hopefully this works. Like, obviously it's gonna not be guaranteed odds, but I can actually, like, attempt to fight him legit. Yeah, so much better. So much better. Unbelievable. Alright, so you want to see me fight him legit? Let's try this then. Let's try this. Let's do this shit. I search soul, I think, immediately. I don't know how I feel about... I save the recoveries for roll soul later, I guess. Get some area on him. I know that air hockeys is a way that you can, like, pretty easily get him. I like double point bodyguard. I like that. We got full cust, so I can mine into full cust immediately. Oh, I forgot he wide swords from the back. Fucking asshole. I think I take the mines this turn. Although this is my last chance to shuffle, which is kind of annoying. up her blood. I don't care. Oh, I fucked up. I'm so fucking dumb. I'm dumb. I'm sorry. I'm trying my best. Also, that wasn't my last turn to shuffle. I'm very bad. I think I use these and then duo, double. I mean, this doesn't have to be the run. That's the thing. Oh, I forgot. Wait, these can cross that quickly? What? Alright, Invis. Alright, he should be vulnerable, right? And this should... 6, 7, 8, 9. Okay. I'm feeling pretty good about this. Will the mine work? It should just guaranteed place it there, yeah. Yeah, exactly. Fucking schooling this fool, dude. It's over. It's fucking over. Dead. Easy. Wow. Look at that. First lock enemy attempt. Holy shit. Whew, and it was so close to being an S rank too, which is kind of crazy. Nice. So I legit beat S base XX. You love to see it. That's done for real. I just wanted to ensure that I could rematch him at a moment's notice. I did not want to have to run around for another 30 to 40 minutes each attempt, because I'm a sane human being. Well, okay, I'm. Never mind. Alright, I'm feeling a lot better now. I'm not gonna do these program advances. I'm telling you that. Maybe later. Maybe. I'm not doing that shit right now though. Chip order. Air Hockey 2. Air Hockey 2I. So, yeah, we got 7 program advances that I have not done. 3 of which are bullshit RNG, which I guess we can chip trader spam right now. We can do that right now. Also, I could have used the bug frag trader once. I should have probably done that while I was there. Oh well. Which one? All these chips have odds of pulling from either of the chip trader specials, I think. So, I mean, the pool is so big, I think, that I don't think it's worth it for me to, like, sweat using a specific one. But yeah, base XX is done. Done. In fact, I have no more fights I have to do except for duo, so I'm like, do I just dump, like, everything, though? I guess if I want to do PvP, then it'd be nice to hold on to some of these. If I wanted to do that. Bubbler's bad. That's fine. This has got to be a duplicate, because I think the rest of Flameline 2 is in my other folder. And I already... Or no, sorry. Nope, that's one that I actually need. That's the one you can buy, though, so... Twin Fang 1... It's like I'm never going to run these, though. Like Twin Fang 1, for instance. I think that's a dupe, also. That's an actual dupe. Twin Fang 2 and 3 are not. Magbolt 2, I wouldn't eventually need. Magbolt 3 I've already done. Mini Bomb's bad, this is bad. DEF, Air Hockey 1, also bad. Also, I did it already. Okay. Duplicate Mega Chip. Is anti-recovery any good? I guess my only one, so... I don't think Northwind is all that hot, especially when you have the e-reader cards. Panel return, blah blah blah. Grab banish. Metagel T. I really just want Metagel Z's, so I think I just get rid of those. I'm already running max. I'm running 4 of these, aren't I? Maybe? Double Crack's bad. Guard 3 is bad. This is bad. This is bad. This is bad. I don't really have much else to pull from if I'm trying to, like, conserve my program advances. H or O? I don't think either of these are that great. Wow, another garbage chip. That is amazing. Amazing. White Shot 2's done, so I can just bail on that. Right, let me just make sure that I should have 23 out of 30, yeah. So wide shit can go. Flame Line 2, I need Sandring. I know this is good for some combos, but I'm gonna get rid of 2 of them, I guess. Bad. This is okay, I guess. Time Bomb's pretty bad. White Shot 2M. I already did that, though. And this was one of the less rare ones, too, which is unfortunate. I guess, like, do I have a use for the DS chips? I can just farm these in Green Mystery Datas, right? And aren't they based on your Dark Soul level, which, like... I don't think I've used any Dark chips besides the ones they force you to use. So I think these are actually not very good. And plus, I can infinitely get them. Wow, that was a great trade. Moko Rush. Fighting Base, like, actually woke me up, straight up. Wake me up. Yeah, but... Yeah, that's all the DS chips. Color Point's pretty bad, I think. And then, unless you're going for Grab Revenge, and then I guess it's actually good. So we'll save it. I don't see a reason why I would run Geddon 3, but it is a rare one, so... I don't want to bail on this, but I kind of do, though. Vulcan 1 can be good for Gut Soul. Are there 3 chips that I can just get rid of? That are not, like, exceedingly rare? I get rid of one of these. Because how many times do you pull that combo off? Like, twice? Maybe? Which means, like, these 2, really? Holy Panel's bad. And we'll get rid of one of the holes, too. Magbolt 2F. And that's the one that I already have. Wow. The one that you can get from chip order. Why these are in the pool for chip traders, I will have no idea. I want to go back in time and slap some sense into these devs and tell them to not make these baffling fucking design decisions, dude. Seriously. I'll write a sternly worded letter. I don't want to advocate for, like, getting physical. I didn't mean that, like, literally, but it's just more like... What on earth were they on? Like, actually. Now, if we soft reset... The only thing we're missing is the program advances, and I really don't want to do this shit for the foreseeable future. So, whether or not I might just mark this stream as post-game end and just be like, I'm not doing the rest of this, and then if I come back, then I can adjust the title to be post game 6, or I just leave it at post game 6 and never end it. If we move on to BN5 or something, but like see, the thing is, all that's left, I hate it because like all that's left to do is just really grindy shit. It's really grindy. It's possible. It's definitely possible for me to get these other 4, but the 3 that require the chip trader drops, that's the thing where I'm like, this could literally take me months. Like, actually. If I'm like very unlucky. So I just don't know. I just don't know what to do exactly. If I feel compelled to just like run around and try to get these like Flameline 2, Twin Fang 2, Magbolt 2, and Air Hockey 2, then I guess I'll knock my socks off, right? But for Super Spreader 3, Beast Fang 3, and Pit Hockey 3, I guess I'll have to rely on trades unless I get very lucky. And maybe I can logic it around and say, okay, Buster Max was an exception here. We can make trading an exception here too. And these are usually guaranteed drops from Lotto. I was just dumb and traded them away. And so it's like, well, if I started a brand new file, this would be possible. Like, I would have these, in theory. But I don't. I mean, I could check all 3 of them, because I think I only checked 1. I could check all 3 of them, but I'm pretty sure I did all of the Lotto numbers in one of my regular playthrough streams, but we can see. BN4, well, you search for cheat codes, right? And then it comes up with game facts. Numberman trader codes, Air Hockey 3V. I swear to God I tried this last time, so if it comes up, yeah, it's already been used. Why these don't refresh playthrough over playthrough, I don't understand. Twin Fang 3, yeah, I'm pretty sure I did have this one. Yeah. And Wide Shot 3T. Yeah. Yeah, no. No, I'm not doing this. I could get to 27. I get to 27 out of 30, but the last 3 is just like really, really up in the air, man. This was an RNG thing. I saved myself a whole playthrough pulling this. I saved myself a whole damn playthrough of this game by pulling this, legitimately. That was a luck-based thing. At least the majority is done. It's just program advances. And I guess BN1 I didn't do program advances either, but it's not required for it to be considered complete, because I don't even know if there's a memo in that game, and if there is, you don't really get anything for doing it. So the library's complete, at least, like the real library. I call that a win. I call this Road to Base XX. If I come back, that'll be Road to Duo Omega, but I will not guarantee that I'm gonna play more of this game for the entire rest of my life. Like, actually, I'm not going to say that this is like the worst game ever created. There's definitely worse games out there, but as far as games that I've played extensively, as far as games that I dislike, because like a lot of the trash garbage I'm not going to play, so I can't really speak on it, even though it's, you know, clear to see. This is one of my least favorite games I've ever played, though. Like, definitely one of the least, I wouldn't say like worst per se, but definitely one of the games that I have a lot of distaste for. Like, a lot. Even though I can, through the shit, I can see a little bit of merit. Like, just like a, I don't want to get too vulgar or graphic with my analogy, but you know what I mean. There's like a beam of light coming through the shit. I can see my way out of this butthole of a game. I'm also taking the piss. I'm also like just don't take this too seriously. It's whatever. If you like this game, fine, whatever. But yeah, I can't. I would be happy to never play this again. PvP could be fun, maybe. But the actual campaign and like 100% completion? Nah. Ain't doing that shit. Yeah, you have no idea. You have no idea.